By 1990, with violence and stiff prison sentences taking hold, the drug game starts to seem like a very tough way to make a dollar.
Young kids grow up and that's all they know. Didn't teach him in school, now he's slanging dope. Only thing he knows is how to survive, but will he kill another brother before he dies in the ghetto?
It was looking bad. People started getting a lot of time in jail for drug involvement, a lot of funerals. A lot of friends turned enemies, and just one crack house would be so valuable. A war would start over that one spot, you know?
Talking about the trying to survive. The ghetto.
Crack had no rules, no regulations, and it was every man for himself. And whoever had the most built the strongest team, and he brought his homies in, and they clicked up, and that's what it was.
With money, drama gonna come. So you got the stick-up guys, you got the crooks and thieves, you know, crooked cops. It becomes scary. You start seeing the dollar sign in people's eyes.
New York kingpin AZ Faison falls to the coldest blow. I always say, the day your brother wakes up and plans to do you dirty, there's no defense against that. For AZ, it means getting robbed at gunpoint by a dude from his own crew.
I just watched him walk up to me and put the steel on my forehead, and I watched him pull the trigger. I didn't feel it, I just heard the gunshot, and it seemed like my spirit left the body. And I went into this bright light. Basically, I got shot like 9 times that day. Next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital.
AZ begins a recovery that's nothing short of a miracle.
Bloodbath in the Bronx, they call it.
At some point, every street hustler must elevate his game to something legit. If not, prison or death is guaranteed.
In the streets, the game is so crazy that you get shot. Oh, shit, you the man. That's their state of mind, but hip-hop had a voice. I said, you know what, I want to start rapping. And that's when I created the group Mob Style.
I got something to say to the homeboys from around the way.
Our style of rap was talking about our style of living. I'm telling you, give it up, it ain't no use.
Bloodbath in 87, I knew I was dead. I felt myself going to heaven, but I learned from my mistakes. Next time I die, God opened up the gates.
Mob Style never breaks out of the underground. But AZ is not the only gangster to see hip-hop as a legit hustle. Be Real also has hopes of getting into the rap game with his homeboys Sendog and DJ Muggs.
We all hung out together and went through our life experiences together. When I went and got involved with the gangs and selling drugs, you know, the other guys were constantly trying to, you know, pull me back in to do music and do something positive.
For Be Real, what starts out as just another night slinging crack turns into a defining moment in his life.
One night, one of my friend's mothers came and bought a piece, and we had the grass high up where we were serving out of, because if any cops came, we would just throw the shit in the grass and it would take forever for them to find it. And this one lady came, bought her shit, and she dropped her shit in the grass. And we could hear her outside of our window crying the whole night. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I dropped my crack in the grass. She didn't want to leave. I ain't going nowhere. My OG homie that was in control of the spot, he came out with a shotgun. Was like, you better get your ass out of here right now, or I'll blast you. And she looked up dead in his eye with that fucking barrel pointed right in her face. I'll die for my shit right now. So if you're gonna shoot me, but I'm gonna stay here looking for it till I find it. Right then and there, that changed my whole perspective on it, you know? I said, okay, I'm gonna stop serving this shit. I didn't have the heart for it, because I thought, what if that was my mom?
By 1991, Be Real's crew Cypress Hill has enough traction in the music business that he can leave the drug game behind for good.
With my magnum, taking out some putos, acting kinda local. I'm just another local kid from the street, getting paid for my vocal.
Everything that we were going through previously to making music had a big effect on us. It was always like trying to create awareness. This is the life that we were fortunate enough to get out of.
Give me something you can't understand. Or I could just kill a man. Give me something you can't understand. Or I could just kill a man.
crack stayed big for as long as it had to. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the rap game, I truly believe that crack would still be the dominant right now.